I'll do stuff with scenery later, but 59% is not too bad, and I think it's because it's close by this. As a matter of fact, let's go to scenery now. And let's see what we got. This is I don't want to say new biome, new park type. So we're going to have new scenery to work with. We're no longer doing the pirate theme. I kind of like just having like a more natural feel to things. And I want to kind of cover up the nasty terrain over here that we've got going. So we'll get some trees in here. Ooh, wow, that's a big one. And what other cool trees can we do? Oh, you know, the ivy. That is probably for walls and things, right? Out of curiosity, I just want to see if that's something. Yeah, you can apply that. Perfect. So if we want an ivy effect, that's how it apparently would do that. Got to have a few different types. And let's take a look at maybe doing an oak tree here. Okay, it doesn't want to allow me to do that one there, but we could do it right here on the corner. And I'm not sure I want to do that. We could do a bush. And we'll do another bush. What do these look like? Oh, that's... Do that right there. And then as far as props, I would like these lights that we already kind of have around the park. See, where are those guys? I'm not seeing them. It's possible we might have to do research to unlock them. Alright, well, I think that's pretty cool, or a pretty good start. I don't want to waste too much money on scenery and things. We're at 70%. That's a good start, I think, for that particular ride. And let's go ahead and start here. We've got 2 rides. We've got at least minimum concession. Oh, and we already got one of our objectives. Scenery rating above 110. So right now we're at 111, and that was just me adding in trees and things, I'm assuming. Matter of fact, where do I see that rating? Maybe under park statistics. There we go. Scenery rating, ride rating, park bounce bonus, guest happiness, and then our overall park rating, which we've already jumped up quite a bit from what I remember it being at. And our objectives, we have to get it up to 750, and we've already gotten it up more than 100 just by... Oh, you know what? Before we go too much further, I realized it did not hire any staff. I also want to put in more bins here real quick while I'm thinking about it, because you know those those patrons, they love to litter. So let us put in a bin right there. And we'll put a bin in right there. And then we're going to, of course, need some benches. So we'll put a bench nearby that bin. And a bench there. And a bench there. I mean, this looks like a nice place to hang out. And we're also going to want bins over in this area. So we'll put one there. And we'll put another one right there. And again, this is kind of a cool place to hang out. So we'll put bench there. And a very, very unsafe bench series of benches here. Yeah. All right, that looks cool to me. And let's get that staff in here. So I would like... I'm only going to hire one mechanic for right now because we only have 2 rides, so let's not worry about that too much. And then let's get a couple janitors in here. So I will put one over at this end of the park, and I'll put another one over at this end of the park, and that will be good. For now, I don't think we have the budget to fit any more rides, but what I would like to do is come in, go to research, and start thinking about some rides here. So we've got thrill ride, we've got family ride, and we've got track ride. I think we need... either a thrill ride or a... Yeah, I think a thrill ride. We have 2 family rides. Do a thrill ride. Okay. And we don't have the money to build a coaster, but that's our next objective. And I think I'm going to build a smaller coaster maybe over here. So let's take a look at what coaster types we have. We've got the Mine Train, which I really want to do something with because I think that would be cool. And then we might do the Monster as our bigger coaster. For right now, we're just trying to get people in so we can generate money. And we're getting people in for sure. Now we're probably appealing more to families at the moment with the ride types we've got. We're also making our patrons walk quite a ways to get to our 2 rides that exist at the moment. I'd like to put maybe a ride over here so people don't have to walk so far. We could possibly put a ride in that's like suspends over here and then use these paths as connection points. But for now, I feel like we've kind of got the, the minimum stuff that we need. Out of curiosity, that's a Chief Beef, and that's a Chief Beef. I think I'm going to close down one Chief Beef for now, because I don't feel like we need it with how many guests we have. Drink places tend to get better business, so it's probably a good idea that we get another one. And if I were to put it anywhere, I'd probably put it over here to go with the other food place we have. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. So let's go ahead and get another shop facility in here. And we'll put this in right. I'm not sure about the angle of this, but I think that looks okay right there. And I'm going to go ahead and come in and go to scenery and get me some more bins and another bench. Okay. That will be it for now. So this is a Gulpy Slush, and this is a Gulpy Energy. Okay, so those are 2 different things. And I am losing money, but I have a feeling probably part of that is the research. So we could probably... Oh, no, I can't down that. All right, well, let's just go ahead and time here. I may have... Oh, no, we're starting to make money a little bit, or at least staying stable. I can always take a loan if I wanted to, but we'll just kind of sit on what we got unless money starts being a problem. How many guests are we getting at this point? All right, we've definitely getting more guests here. Got decent lines going. Now, a lot of people are filling into this ride. What we could do is charge them for it. I'm going to go up to $5 on this ride. How much is this ride charging? $4.50? So that would probably entice people to come over here more. I mean, it's a longer distance they've got to walk. And now if this queue starts to really fill up, I'll start charging more and more. As long as people aren't freaking out about the price. I think we're even going to go up to $5.50 for now. Just to entice people over to the other ride, maybe. Alright, so we are making money. Slowly but surely. How is our food stand doing? Okay, so it's got decent business. Why don't we go ahead and open this up? So people can go over there if they want. And it looks like we're already getting good business. As a matter of fact, we may have to get even more shops because we're doing quite well there. What other shops and facilities can we do that we already have research for? So food shops we've done. Gift shops, we don't have any of those. Restrooms. Oh, crap. I don't have any restrooms. So, what do these look like? Are they like double-sided or are they just single-sided? They're just single-sided. And yeah, all right. I'm going to go ahead and place this restroom over here because that is a problem, not having a restroom. And we'll put it in right in here. This kind of goes with the fairy tale village that we've already got going. We'll stick that right in there. And then, again, I always like to, whenever I do anything like this, grab some trash cans if it will let me place these. So far, it's not letting me place them anywhere. We had it there for a second. Alright, it might not allow me to just because of the weird terrain here. You know what I could do? Is maybe raise this sucker up because it's slightly messed up, I think. As long as it's not like hovering or something like that. Let me do that. Grab this guy and just move it. And I would like... There we go. That's probably better. Right. Like... Like that. There we go. That's better. I don't know if it's going to be floating off the ground on this side, though. Kind of looks like it is, but hey, if you don't look, I won't look. Alright, that looks better. Maybe we can get the, Oh, speaking of things floating in space, what happened here? These lights got all messed up. Kind of stick them over in a place where it looks like they're a little bit better. I kind of wonder if placing the building kind of messed this stuff up. But I will replace these in a way that looks a little bit nicer. And then let's go into scenery here and see if we can get the bins to behave themselves now. Hard to say. I mean, I could always put them across the way over here. That. Put a bench there. Okay. At least we have a bathroom. That was the whole point. And we can continue here. All right. Well, what are people thinking about the park? Wish there were more rides. That is going to be a problem, I think. And queues are still kind of long over here, and they're getting long over here too. So I think it's time we need another ride, honestly. We only made a little bit of money that month. Oh, you know what? Our cheap beef is not getting as much business as I would like. Moment. There we go. Mostly people are running to the bathroom. We probably, I could be a little bit mean here and charge for bathroom usage. Let's charge him $1. Charge him $1 to use the bathroom. Now we'll help profits. And we'll put another bathroom over here because that would be, I think that would be wrong not to do that. So let's grab another shop facility. And I'm going to be kind of lazy here and not build my own. Just use the same facility we have over here. Kind of double. And that's probably good right there. I mean, I don't have clear vision of it. It's good to me. Yeah, okay. I'll put in for scenery. I'll put in a bin and a bench. And before we let anybody get away with using the bathroom free, let's charge $1 over here too. Some of those guys maybe got in on a discount, but Alright, I don't know if that's going to make people unhappy or not. Really? You don't have enough money? Alright, we'll charge 50 cents. How about that? What about you over there? How do you feel about that? Alright, we'll charge 50 cents. That'll be our flat rate for using the bathroom. Alright, that'll be a little bit of a money maker. Okay, how is our research doing? I'm kind of regretting. Well, I could always pause it. And I can always take a loan too. You know what? I'm actually going to think about that. So I'm just going to pause here a second. And I'm thinking about taking a loan. Before I do that, rides. I kind of want to see that research go through, though. So, because I want a different ride than what we have. I want something that fits the theme, but is also a thrill ride. We might not get that. I don't know. And obviously, we also need to build a coaster. So, build the coaster, don't build the coaster. Well, how much money could I get from the loan? I'm just a little bit of concerned about taking the loan because I may run out of money if I do that. But if I'm careful, I shouldn't. Let's see what the loan's all about. So we can take $10,000 and pay 2% interest. $10,000 should be enough to build a coaster. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And wait, what was the repay rate at? $1,000 per month. Let's turn that down as low as we can. $500 per month. Okay. Then we'll go into coasters. Now, we already have one coaster in here. And it kind of fills the space I want to fill. But I think I would prefer to custom build this coaster myself. So let's go custom. Now, one of my objectives is to, let's see here, build a coaster with at least 5 excitement, at most 5 nausea, and at least 5 seconds of airtime. Now, that's the one thing I don't know about. 5 seconds of airtime, is that like your fall rate? How long you're falling for? I would think that would be the case. All right, well, first things first, I'm going to rotate this sucker around, and we're going to put it kind of close to this path over here. I'm hoping that that works okay, doing that. And facing out that way, because that gives us the most space to work with. It doesn't let me sink it in the ground, so that's fine. Okay. I'm going to put it here. If we have to move it, we have to move it. But I'm hoping that that will work. Okay. So, first things first. We want the chain lift. I'm going to start bringing this sucker up. Now, I'm assuming that we can do pretty much anything we want to do with a coaster. So, do that. Oh, that might be a little bit too much of an angle, but we don't have a lot of space to work with here. So, hang time of 5 seconds. So, that means it's going to need quite a drop, but also not have the fear too high. Is hang time even a thing here? Forward acceleration, vertical acceleration, results, duration length, average speed, biggest drop, lateral acceleration. I do not see... Oh, total airtime duration. There we go. All right, so I'm going to do that and then start... Oop, that's not what I wanted. Start bringing it down. Like that. Okay. And then from there, we'll build that. And then we'll switch to a normal drop. Now, if I'm thinking airtime correctly, I'm going to assume that that's time going down. So if we can lengthen how much the airtime is, like, so rather than have just like a sharp angle, instead have it a little bit, you know, gentler, like a 45-degree angle roughly. And just kind of coming down like that. I wonder what kind of airtime it will count us as having. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do a test and see what the test says about airtime and see if I'm correct with my assumption. So we'll do that, and then we'll have that. Okay, so that's the ride so far. Let's start a test. I'm going to have to unpause to see what happens here. But I'm just curious what kind of rating they'll give me. So here comes the train, choo-choo. Now we can't spend too much time testing things out, because if we do, we'll be in trouble. All right, here comes the down. Pretty soon. All right, so we achieved the excitement level we were looking for. Let's go ahead and pause it. Let's see if it tells us results. Nah, see, I was hoping it would. So I'm not going to be sure of that assumption until I'm done with the ride, and I really don't like that. honestly, we got our excitement level high enough. I kind of wonder, though, it's probably an average. So if we were really lame the rest of the ride, probably the ride itself would be lame. Okay. So stop test. And okay. Now, I don't really have much of a game plan here, and I may go with, trying to remember, like, some of these. Now, I don't think we're able to do loops and things with this. Okay, that looks pretty cool. I like that. What else have we got? Can't go down, obviously. Loop. Loop. Aw. I kind of like that. I wonder if we have enough momentum to kind of do like a loop like that and then start going in this direction, because we're going to have a decent amount of speed, I think. So I'm going to do that, but then I'm going to continue it with another loop that goes to the right. But then I'm going to take the track and kind of modify it myself here. Oh, it's not letting me do that. Huh. Okay. Want that. Maybe I want to do something that is half helix, maybe. Upright. Yeah? There we go. That's what I want. I don't know if we have enough momentum to do that, but I think that would be pretty cool. And then we kind of level it out. Rotate it back around. So that we're level. And then we have maybe a fall here. So I'm even going to maybe angle it down so we can start the fall. Well, maybe not too soon. Then we start the fall. Right? Now, I'm not sure if we have the momentum to do that, but I'm hoping we do, because that looks kind of cool to me. So let's see if we have the momentum to do that. So I'm going to start like, another 45-degree angle here. Roughly. Close as I can get to it. That looks good. Okay. Let's go ahead and start our test here. And play. So I'm curious if we have enough momentum to do that. I'm hoping we do. And if we do, that would be really cool. Hopefully it doesn't cause too much nausea. That's a problem. I'm going to have to watch the nausea. Right now, there's like none. But this is kind of a tight series here. So go in. Nausea, watching it. Ah, very high nausea. But we had the momentum. I mean, that's a really cool ride, but I think that's a little bit too much nausea. All right, let's go ahead and pause that. So that was a cool idea, but maybe a little too intense for what we're trying to go for. But yeah, definitely we had the momentum to do that. Maybe what we want is just something that's not quite so aggressive with that. So let's do something, we want that. Let's try maybe the half helix upright. I really like that corkscrew around, though. I mean, that's pretty cool to me. We'll do that. And then maybe what we can do here is a series of those. So I'm not sure if we'll have the momentum to do it, but I think that would be cool. So we kind of have a straight path. It comes off here. And then what we'll do is a half helix that goes up to the left. like that. Yeah, I like that. And then we even it out again. And then this time, we'll take one more and we'll go down. So I'm going to actually bring this down a little bit. And then from there, I'm going to even do like kind of a straight path here. Then we do the right half helix. Okay. So do that. And then we'll rotate this kind of back around.